going to talk about my topic called mission-based firefighting robot using dry chemical as a extinguisher. So my name is Manoj Kumar. I am going to explain this type of project. Now, first of all, I am going to use why the firefighters are used. Firefighters are used for fire extinguisher. They are because they do risky operation and very dangerous. So we have to replace these firefighters to our latest technology called robots. So in today's the robotic is very each and every field of the science. It is very useful and can be make all the changes of humans who cannot do the job can do easily. So my implementation, that is the design and construction of robot, is able to sense and extinguish, and it should be a capability of a fire reduction as well as a fire extinguisher. So generally humans are used to implement in the robots or as a manual process, but I am going to use as an automatic. First of all, I am going to explain about the classes of fires. First of all, the classes of fires. Class A is of ordinary combustible, which can be called as a burning of a wood, papers, and some textiles like that, which leaves as ashes. Is called a class A fires. And class B fires, which can be called as a flammable or combustible liquid or gases. It can be example as a petroleum, gases. If the burns, this category called as a class B fires. And third one, I am going to say about the class C fires, which is due to occurs by electric current. The fires occurs due to electric current is called the class C fires. And class D is generally called by the combustible metals like sodium, potassium. In industrial, chemical industries and all, the most generally probably all occur during class D fires. Next, what are the extinguishers? So first of all, we discuss about the classes of fires. Next, I am going to discuss about what are extinguishers. The extinguishers are water, carbon dioxide, and dry chemical. So general method, water. Everybody know water is a normal use as an extinguisher from in the olden days also. So this water is used only for class A, but it cannot be used for class B and class C, because if you use for this liquid fires, it will get more ineffective, it will get more flammable for class B in petroleum, due to petroleum fires are going. Class C, electric current. Generally, you know, the water is a good conductor of electric current, so it will cause a big damage. Next, I am going to say about the carbon dioxide. The carbon dioxide is mainly used for B and C. We generally use for B and C, class B and class C. Then finally, dry chemical. So this is my topic. Why I am going to use dry chemical? Because dry chemical is used for all the three classes A, B and C, and which can easily put off the fire and more effective in all the three classes. Next, now we have studied all about the classes of fire extinguisher. Now we are going for the microcontroller. The microcontroller is a brain of the computer. So, it's a brain of the computer. We can be also as a robot. This microcontroller, which is a program and in a hardware and the user, which is used to store internal memory, which has a more input data and output data. There are two main types of microcontroller in robots. The AVR Atmaga 16A and PIC 16F887. First, we are going to discuss about AVR Atmaga 16A. This is a low power microcontroller which is based on AVR technology has been used, which has a high performance and low power of 8-bit AVR. So 8-bit AVR, which can be used to store 8-bit programs in that. So which is more capable of running a fire extinguisher easily. And the KB is 1 KB SRAM and 512 MB EEPROM. EEPROM is which can be erasable by electrically. You can erase electrically and you can just add the program newly. Generally, in one of my research I studied, I have taken the called AVR Atmaga 16A. From this AVR Atmaga 16A, there is a GSM modem, RF transmitter, RF receiver, IR sensors. These can be used only in AVR Atmaga 16A. Why I use RF transmitter and RF receiver? if the robot is having a sensors in it, it became a more disturbable to them. If I attach the sensor within the room by giving a signals from RF transmitter and to RF receiver by using IR sensors and IR sensors, which can be easily gives the signals to the robot, and robot can communicate easily and come to the fire place and it is extinguished. Why I used GSM model? GSM model is used for generally to sending a message. If any fire occurs, it automatically sends a message to a fire extinguisher or to a relevant customers. And pick 16F887. This is also similar to a AVR at mega, but this is a power consumption is low. But comparing to the AVR at mega, this is more high power consumption. And high low power speed of EEROM data memory is 256. Same use for, but it's used only for commercial industrial for temperature ranges that we are using for these microcontrollers. So this my pick microcontroller. There is a wireless. It's the same in the previous type of microcontroller. This also has wireless remote controller, RF receiver, RF transmitter, wireless camera, humidity and temperature sensors are being used. And next, finally I am going to do how a fire detection can be done. Generally there are fire physical sensors, image vision based sensors and novel fire detection technique. First of all, physical sensor, there are temperature sensors, ultraviolet sensors and infrared sensors. Temperature sensors everybody knows because it is a low cost, high temperature operation, high sensitivity. But the disadvantage is inaccuracy and less stability and non-linearity. The same thing is ultraviolet sensors. Now generally nowadays our ultraviolet sensors are more because this response radiations it becomes 180 to 260, and generally infrared sensors are same like this, and for non-corrosion oxidation affects the sensor accuracy. And next I am going to say about the vision based sensor. This is the now latest technology of detecting a fire, and you can easily detect the fire by using the blue dotted lines. This is called a detection. The blue says that the fire is alarm is on by using the CCD camera, and this is novel fire detection. From this we can say it's a thermal vision, reflection conic mirror, FOV narrow and narrow modes, which can be used for detecting fire detection easily by using the techniques called panoramic view and narrow view field of view. And this is my research area. I implemented the CCD camera instead of sensors. I use the CCD camera to detecting a fire. From this I can detect the fire detection unit, and I can just use of it. And this is my code, and this is the microcontroller I use as a AVR Atmega 69 microcontroller, because this can be synchronized with the image processing using MATLAB by using CCD camera. And finally I use ABC dry chemical as an extinguisher to put off. So I concluded that nobody has been still used the ABC dry chemical for the fire extinguisher robot. So my implementation can be done this, and image processing using the MATLAB, which can reduce the less sensor and which gives a compact with the robot. Thank you.